Hey everybody, welcome back to Planet Coaster and Pancake Park. The name for the little boat ride that I put in the last episode is now the Breakfast Cruise. Forget about the Breakfast Club. This is way better. It's a breakfast cruise. And they also suggested that I put an island in the middle out of pancakes. And I have an idea for an island in the middle, but I'm going to hold off on that until I finish this thing. So, coaster. It gets launched. It does some stuff. Let's finish it. That's all there is to say about it. There's not much going on here. It's just like every other launch coaster we've made in this park. Can't do too much because, you know, the whole not having crazy amount of height to work with. You can't go too fast because if you go too fast, the tiny inversions that you put in will be way too intense, and you can only put in tiny inversions because there's no room to put in the bigger inversions. It's a... what's the word I'm looking for? It's an experience building a launch coaster in a pancake park. Alright. Motor, let's go. We need more speed. I don't know how fast that is. 60 miles an hour is what it's going to. That's probably more than enough. Then what? One of these? I could, but we're going in the ground. And like I always mention, I'm trying to avoid that as much as possible because I feel like it's cheating. I could... no, it's cheating. I can't do it. I could technically do it. You know what? Let's put this one in. I know I just said I couldn't do it, but we're going to do it. Why? Well, one, it kind of works out nicely through here. Trying to cram as much coaster as I can. And plus, this loop is, like, designed to do something, you know, like it drops down below 50 feet. It's designed to be underground. It's probably going to be too much. Hold on. Before I destroy the ground, I'm curious to see what the stats are through there. It's one coaster. It's fine. It's fine. I allow it. It's my park. I allow it. There's a 10. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. There's the issue. The issue is I put it exactly after a launch bit here. I could lower the speed down to something more manageable, like 30, which is half the speed of what it was when I went through that. So let's see. It's going 30 right now, so it's just going to maintain speed, which means, oh, those numbers are all delicious. All delicious green numbers, which means I don't need this launch bit here. I can get rid of that and just put this drop in, or this loop or roll. I don't even know what it was. Norwegian loop. Pretty sure that's what it was. Alright. So that's what we're going with. Norwegian loop. Oh boy. Hold on. That'll work, but I want it to be in the middle there. Why? It makes the coaster more compact. And if you haven't been watching me play this game over the last 5 years, I like making my coasters as compact as possible. I don't know why. It's just something that I do. I like the look of a bunch of twisted metal all over itself. Is it realistic? No. Can you put any scenery around it? No. But I like the way it looks. So that's what I do. We probably could go a little bit more with the straight piece here. Yeah, sure, we'll just do that. Okay. Norwegian loop. No, I don't want a demonic knot. There we go. And now I can put the booster in if we need it, which we probably will. Yeah, we can use a boost. Don't know how big exactly I want to make this boost. If we do one, actually we can probably get away with 2. We probably don't need that much, but that's what I want to do with it. Which means we're probably going to need to bank a little bit. That's the height. Yeah, okay, never mind. I wanted to put one of these things in, but make it myself, you know, not as tall. Don't think we're going to be able to do that. We do not have the height. I'm just curious to see what happens here with this, if the rating's going to be good or not. Probably not. Yeah, those numbers are a little much. So there's two things we can do. We can bank a little bit more, and then I can also drop the speed on it, because it doesn't need to be that crazy. Come around like this. Bring that in, why not? I may need to... No, I think we're going to be good. Then we're going that way. At least I'm going to try to go that way. Underneath the hill. We did it. We eventually did it. We got underneath the hill. As much as I said I didn't want to do that, it's fine, you know. It's not the standard kind of underneath the hill that I always do. Again, the footage you saw was not sped up. That was real time. So let's drop that down from 32. Let's go 50. I cannot get exactly 50. There we go. 10 miles an hour less. I do want to get another train for this thing. So we are going to have a bigger station. That is like the only way to do it. And not have it be terrible. Although block brakes might work with this. I used block brakes on a different coaster, and it didn't work the way I wanted it. One of these ones I used them on, and I hated it. Turns out making the station larger was the other way to get the double trains, which is exactly what I wanted. Okay, hurry up. It's a little much. It's a lot of much. Okay, let's drop it down to 41. We're going crazy. Dropping it by 10 helped a lot. So dropping it by 9 should I could probably make it a little faster than that. We'll see. But now what do I do with this? I'm not entirely sure. I could loop it back up again. We just gotta be careful not to get too close to that station, or we're gonna have some problems. There's no way I can bring that in any tighter. Unless we make this a little wider there, then we can bring that bit in there. Goes up. Pay attention to this. Okay, good numbers. Not bad. Fear's gonna be up there a little bit, but for the most part, I think we're still good. Now, is that gonna make sense? Those pieces of track are very close. Hold on, I got this. We'll just lower this a little bit. Just don't... No, they'll be fine. It'll work. How's that? Let's see what happens here. Goes around there. It's not too crazy. I'm thinking it'll make it. Excitement is dropping, so is everything else, but it is going near to the end. Okay. All I need to do is get more station, and it'll be perfect. The speed entering is fine. I just hope I can get more station here. I might have to push some stuff. Yeah, I don't know how much more station I can get. More station! Is that gonna be enough? I might have to kill one of the trains, or one of the cars on the trains if I do that. Let's find out. Yep. If I do that, it'll work. Do I want to do that, though? I might be able to get one more piece of station in to make this work. I have a feeling it's gonna be a good ride. Okay, that should do it. Maybe not. I might need more. It just doesn't seem like it. No, quit building. Oh, it was so close. Yeah, we're gonna have to push some stuff. There's no way around it now. One more piece of station. Yeah, now this track's in the way. Get out of here, track. That should definitely do it. Yep, we got it. 5 cars, 2 trains. Easy. So now with this, I'm going to select all this track. And hopefully push it this way. No. Why? Why do you hurt me? There we go. Then we'll just smooth this out. Good. And then hopefully... it doesn't want to connect automatically. Ah, so close. I don't know why it's not there. It showed up for a split second. Okay. And now we'll hopefully smooth. This is going to be ugly. Smooth all. I'm just waiting for the doo-doo. Alright, I think it's working. Okay, that brings that in a little more. Loop that around. Start test. Let's see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. Hopefully it works. Drops down. Actually, let me just fast forward through this. And then we can ride it. I just want to make sure it works before we ride it. And you know what? I should fix the ground as well. Because it's kind of weird. I would have used auto tunnel, but I'm pretty sure it would have yelled at me for not working. Since we're so close to the track. Alright, around. Good numbers, good numbers, good numbers. I think we're fine. We're fine. Sweet. Alright. 6.4. I'll take it. Let's fix this ground. We're gonna need sculpting. That is the wrong way. Here goes nothing. Feel like it's a little on the big side. It's fine. It's actually working better than I thought it would. Hooray. Let's turn the light on so we can see. Wow, that helps a lot. Whoa. Jump scared by the train. Okay, now we're going to go on the other side. Try to keep it as even as possible. Make sure nobody scrapes their faces off on the walls. And that is how you tunnel. Who needs auto tunnel? You can just build a coaster like this. Easy. And we're through. Should probably smooth that out a little bit. Okay. Are you prepared to ride the ride? And we gotta wait for them to come back to the station. And good. Okay. Here we go. Hands up, everybody, except don't do that because you may lose them on this ride. I feel like we need a sign like that on every ride. Do not put your hands up because you'll probably end up losing them. Keep all body parts as close to your body as humanly possible because you may lose them on this ride. Whoa. I don't know, I really like Heartline rolls. They're pretty cool. Very loud tunnel, but that was also pretty cool. I like this ride. I think I started out not being a giant fan of it. But now, I like it. It's a good ride. Just watch out for that bit there. You can like high five your friends as you pass as the trains pass. Just high five the guests on the other train. Because it does get a little close. It's perfect. Look, you're upside down on the top track. The bottom track you're turning. Just put your hands up and then just high five. Even though I told you not to put your hands up. Just do it. Okay. It needs a name, everybody. Another launched coaster. Probably the best one to use with this type of scenario. Let us now path the thing up. Entrance there. Exit. Actually, we want the exit as close to the exit as possible. Good. We do not want the pirate texture anymore. We want the pancake texture. It's not actually a pancake texture, but that's what I've been calling it this whole time. It's the closest thing we got to pancakes. Well, that's unfortunate. Gotta change that. Oh, so let's make this not 2. Good. Turn angle snap off so we can attach it to the path straight and not on a weird little turn. Queue line. Probably not going to need priority pass because with 2,000 guests in the park, I don't think we ever will. But I will most likely get it anyway, just because. I probably could have centered that better. Good enough. Priority pass. Entrance will go here. Exit will go up here. Could you imagine just being this person? Standing there on the edge of that path, on that tiny little platform. There's no rail. You're not tied down or anything. You're just on a ledge. I feel like that is a big safety violation. Granted, as I've mentioned just before, most of these rides that I've built are most likely safety violations in themselves, but I'm not being judged for that. Surprisingly, that's not a feature in this game. Oh yeah, the park inspector's coming to make sure your park is, not gonna murder everybody. Oh look, your one coaster gets a little too close to the other coaster. That's a $5 billion fine. Why is that obstructed? I guess we're too close to that path? It's a $500 fine. Paths are too close. I don't know what happened there, but it did. Oh, no. Just work! What is this? It's melting. Get out of here. Oh, great. Now my path tool's broken. There we go. Just connect. Oh, my God. Thank you. It's done. Okay, let's open the ride. And it's open. Everyone, ride my new ride. It's great. This is the best ride ever. Okay. So now that that's done, let us now make that island I was going to talk about, or that I was talking about. Are people still riding this boat? Are they falling for it? No. It's just this guy on his own. The island. This lake is circular, like a pancake. So you know what we're going to put in the middle? You know, just the standard thing that goes in the middle of pancakes. Butter. It's going to be a butter island. We would need to go to scenery. Type in butter. And then when nothing comes up, get rid of that. I typed in butt. Yeah, none of these are going to work. Insect butterflies. I tried. So there are the custom shapes. Favorites. Don't know why those are my favorites. Snowman body large. Park bin 2. and narcissus flowers. Those are probably ones I've accidentally hit that on. Except for the garbage can. I think I did that one on purpose. But everything else I accidentally clicked. Most likely. Shapes. So you just need a big square. That's a small square. That's a big square. But is it big enough? No, I don't believe it is. But I don't think I have a choice. I think that's the one we're going to use. Extra large. Color. Let's make it butter flavored. Perfect. It's just the glare on it just makes it look weird. Okay. So let's do this over here first, and then we'll put it on top of the lake. I feel like it should be thicker. Better yet, can I select a grid here? It's almost like I don't know what I'm doing. Position snap, align to surface, add to building. I think there is a way of doing it. I just don't know what that way is. So we're gonna eyeball it. Using advanced move. That's the other way of doing it. It's the wrong way of doing it. But hey, when have I done anything right in this game? Exactly. Can't think of it, can you? Can you? Because it's never happened. Is that going to be a big enough chunk of butter? Yeah. That, I mean, I was thinking of, putting a ride on it, so we're going to need a bigger piece of butter here. Which is fine. I can do that. We'll just dupe it like that. Make sure it's nice and in line. Butter Island. Just a big sheet of butter. Delicious. That looks big enough, right? There's only one way to find out. I do want it to be a little bit thicker. Perfect. Okay. So now, whoops. I'm gonna press all the wrong buttons real quick. Put this over here. Okay. Copy this one. Make sure we got it all. And I'm gonna make this into one scenery group. So now when I move it, I just have to click one part of it and we're fine. Don't have to worry about the individual pieces, and I'm going to keep this one here in case I need to make it bigger or smaller or whatever. So, here comes the butter. Honestly, that's a pretty, if that was the size of a pancake, that's a pretty good chunk of butter, I'd say, for said pancake. Now, can I actually do anything with an island of that size? Probably not. In order to get a ride on this thing. You know what'd be cool? If I could, have the boat drop people off and then keep on going. The problem with that is I'm pretty sure... I don't know if the guests are smart enough to understand they'd have to get back on the boat to leave the park. I know in games like, in Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, they weren't that smart. Where if you had an observation tower take them up to a platform and they get off of it, if they're up there and then they want to leave the park, their main goal is just to leave the park. That's all they want to do is get to the exit of the park. But they don't understand that they would have to get back on the ride to go down to get out of the park. Now, this game might be different. This is a transportation ride. So maybe, how that said with that one group of people last video that they were getting on the breakfast cruise to get on the go-karts. So maybe it would say getting on the breakfast cruise to leave the park. I think we're going to try it. I've just convinced myself. We're doing it. Can I get a ride on this thing? Okay. Probably not. We'd need to make it a little bit... We need to make it bigger. Crap. Well, that's why I have this thing over here. We're just gonna do a little bit of a copy. Put this here. Do this real fast. We're good. Grab this. Copy. And we'll just, you know, make it 4 times the size of what it was. That should cover a ride. Come on. Connect. Too much. Good. Okay. That should definitely cover it. So just like we did before, we're going to copy this, slide it over here. Turn this into a... I did it again. Mess it up again. Standard. We're going to select it all. Put it in a scenery group. And then move it. Move it, move it, move it, move it, move it. Actually, you know what? I think that does look better. That, I think, is more proportionate. Yeah, after looking, that's like a really tiny amount of butter. Okay. Now it's in the water. I also don't know where the center is, but, I mean, it's pretty centered, right? Me. Actually trying to make it as even as possible. That's not the Pancake Parkway. Pancake Parkway is just guessing and hoping for the best. Boom! It's just a big yellow platform in a dirty-looking pond. I love it. Okay. So if we were to get a ride on this, what is... Wait, can I see the other one? I can. Let's delete that. It's just a bunch of birds landing on it and probably crapping everywhere. Get out of here, you stupid birds. Okay. Now what ride can I put on here? I don't know. There's a lot of... Ooh, we're putting a Ferris wheel, I think. That one's kind of a baby one. So we have that Ferris wheel. We have like 72 Ferris wheels in this game. There's one. Where's 2? Here's 2. This one would be a good one. Here's 3. And then the DLC added a 4th one. Which I cannot seem to... Oh, hold on. Here's 4. Kitty one. Where's 5 then? I think 5, yeah, here it is. It's also like a kitty one. It's more of a fair kind of Ferris wheel. Ferris wheel. Ha! 5 Ferris wheels in this game. And hey, you can even technically count this thing as a Ferris wheel. It's a wheel, and you go around it. That's a joke. It's not a Ferris wheel. Okay, this thing. It fits, so we're putting it here. Plus, it's like the biggest one, so... Should I put it like that, or should I... Yeah, I kind of have to. Just a floating Ferris wheel on a lake. Alright, and I'm going to wrap this one up here. Next episode, we'll finish this idea. I'll change the boat path to bring them to this island. We'll put like a path around it, have it come up here, drop them off, and go back. And the breakfast cruise is actually going to serve a purpose. Whether people or not will ride it, I don't know. It's a Ferris wheel. It doesn't really get that much attention anyway, because all the Ferris wheels in this game are lame. This is probably the most exciting one out of all of them. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyway, this coaster needs a name, so leave a suggestion. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like and share the video if you enjoyed. They help out a lot. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time.